While growing up, I had my growth spurt like pretty early, and for a while I was considered one of the tall people in the class. So as you can imagine, I got a lot of people calling me a giraffe, and also a lot of "how's the weather up there?" which, can I just say, is all pretty bold coming from someone short enough for their head to be in kicking range. But like, honestly, the people calling me a giraffe weren't even that far off. Not because of height, but like, I don't know if you've ever seen like those videos of like baby giraffes and baby deer especially like walking for the first time. It's kind of how it felt because my brain just like didn't know where my feet were anymore, I think. so it really felt like I was just like stumbling around through life for a while. And I know now that those people were just jealous, but honestly, I don't know what they were even jealous of. Because, like, first of all, I hate standing out, and I was standing out just by standing up. And secondly, I don't know if you guys had this, but when I had my growth spurt, it came on so quick that my body was just not used to all the extra limb length. So, like I said before with, like, the baby giraffe thing, I was tripping over everything, and I just didn't know what to do with my arms, which now felt like really long. So I was just walking around feeling like an alien that just like possessed a human body and wasn't really quite sure how to pilot it yet. Which, now that I think about it, is probably just part of being a teenager. But I blamed the height. I think I blamed everything on my height. I really hated being tall. So as you can imagine, this led to a lot of insecurity, and one day I came down with a cough. And it was nothing serious, but I went to the doctor and he gave me an inhaler. It wasn't like an asthma inhaler, it was just like an inhaler with medicine in it or something, I don't know, it was a long time ago. But the point is, when he gave it to me, he looked at me and he said, "Make sure you only take 2 puffs, because if you take too much, your organs will get crushed and you'll get shorter." You really mean it? Obviously, he was just adding the shorter bit, as I guess he figured kids cared more about their height than crushed organs. And in a way he was right, because I genuinely started weighing out the pros and cons of taking extra of my inhaler so I could like shrink a few centimeters. That's so bad. What was wrong with me? Listen to your doctors, guys. Don't do that. I don't know why I feel the need to clarify that. Like, normal people aren't that stupid. I was like 10 years old, by the way. Like, my brain was like barely starting to develop. Anyway, I didn't though, in the end. I decided I actually quite like my organs the way they are. And also, it didn't taste very good. So, thank God for that, I guess. And over time, my classmates also had their growth spurts and caught up with me, and nowadays I'm not really considered tall anymore. I'm pretty like average for a woman, I think. Like I am like slightly taller than most of my friends, but I'm not like towering over them. It's like a few centimeters, which is really nice. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my silly story. It wasn't much of a story, to be fair. I'm kind of just using this video to like test how I want to do things a little bit. So I'm sorry if it was a little boring, but I also wanted to say thank you for all the support on my first video. I didn't think anyone would see it, so that was kind of crazy for there to be so many of you, so thank you. Okay, see you next time, bye!